is Gulnara Abbasova, and I come from Crimea in Ukraine to attend the session of the United Nations Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues and the training program of the Tribal Link organization that is happening right before the session. My people, which is Crimean Tatar people in Crimea, was evicted from its land half a century ago, and we were allowed to come back about 20 years ago, back to our land. And we faced a lot of problems and issues. For example, we do not have land, or we lost our language. We lost a lot of our culture. So we felt the need to start and restore our culture, our rights on our land. The idea of the training program was developed during the last year training, because we felt the need to have more time and more space to discuss our project ideas and what we need to help our communities to implement these projects. A very important project that we're working on right now is the project for women, to help women participate better in the society and help them restore our culture through handicrafts. So the project idea is to help these women get together, learn from each other, communicate better, so they can coordinate their efforts in different communities. For that, for example, a website would be a very important initiative. So it is important to have the website in different languages, for example, in English, in our native language, of course, in Crimean Tatar language, and in Russian, because the majority of the population in Crimea speaks Russian, as well as in the whole region speaks Russian. It is also a great honor to be able to communicate with other indigenous peoples from around the world, to learn from them, to see their experiences. The issues are the same, so we have an opportunity to learn from each other, and we become richer. Every time we talk to each other and we learn, we can take it back to home and tell our communities that we're not alone in these struggles, that there are communities everywhere around the world that have the same issues. And these are their strategies, and maybe we can take some of the examples and apply them to our situation. Another idea that we thought would be important is exchange visits. Exchange visits to each of our communities. So we all would go to one community and see how they live and how their culture is alive and how they preserve it, and what are the practices, traditional practices that they have to preserve their culture and livelihoods. I just want to say that we are still connected. We're spiritually connected to each other. When we meet each other every next year, it's like a family meeting each other. It's like a family coming from different countries and seeing each other. And we're still together, even if we leave the place. In a couple of years, you can't change big things, but you can take steps to that. And I hope that I can contribute to the change.